So this is the last of what I needed for my collection, and it doesn't work. No, seriously, it doesn't work. So there you go, it's ticking away. I'm going to shut the door and the time stops. Right, the little thing that engages that has just broken off. But even with it engaged, it doesn't do anything. Look, I'll show you. Let me just unplug it and then we'll sort it out. Right, so I've got it off and put it in, but oddly enough, when I trying to get it off, it decided to decided to snap off. Look. So hang on, so let's see what it will do now. So we'll go and plug it in. Ah! We got it going. So it may be a bit dodgy because it was mid-timer, so it's on a timer. It might have been mid-spin when I've actually started it up. Right, so all I need to do is put the screws back on the door and then move away. Weirdly, we can still close this door even with that off, so I'm not too fussed. Obviously it's snapped off. If anything's better, personally for us, because it means we can now watch it. And we can watch some cycles. Hey! So, like I said, it's the last of my little collection to build up. So we've got the SC 1200 there, SC 800, ZWC 1300. So it's the last, even though people go, what is ZWC 1301, which is basically the same machine over the different programmings and the slight more economical Cotton 60 cycle. That's about it, really. This is the later model of the other SC 1200. Different timer, but pretty much the same. Obviously there's an SC 1100, which is that 1000 RPM. There is an SC 1000 of this, which I Love Service had. But we're working! Yay! Well, 800 RPM spin there. Great, actually, I think. The door porthole was bigger, actually, I think. looking at it, if you look at the actual size of the glass, now I've got them both down, we can have a wash race. Hooray! Right, I'm going to keep an eye, I'm going to put this back on, but it's a bit... Oh no, the burning's gone now. See, I don't understand why they put that on. Really? You look at your Ascos and stuff like that, they don't even have a cover. I know it's just probably stop people trapping their fingers between there and there. Seriously. Anyway, we'll set it up now properly. Right, so just thought I'd show you this before I do anything else on it. It's basically a Swan SW2151B. And it has a common issue which will probably be addressed when I start using it, where basically the front bolts come out of the concrete weight at the front and the concrete weight drops off. It's quite common with just this model, that's it. So it's actually a really basic machine. You only get rapid wash, an extra rinse and 15 programs. And a 7 kilo, that actually is a proper 7 kilo drum as well. As in proper as in the fact that they have enlarged it. And just 1000 RPM spin, 1200 RPM spin, sorry. Right, but here's the strange thing, who can notice something wrong straight away? It's on stop, but that's flashing and that says 1200. If I go around to here, where it says cotton 60, we've got 600 lit and wash. If I go here, we've got 1200 lit and rinse is lit. And if we go here, we've got spin lit and 1200 on Eco 20. If I go to mix, it goes off. Yeah, that's right, it's actually 3 out. So in other words, sport is rapid 15, hand wash and delicate is daily 60. Shirts is cotton 90, daily 60 is pre-wash cotton 60, and rapid 15 is normal cotton 60, and the stop is normal cotton 40. Weird. Right, so I'm gonna put a little load in it in a minute on the daily 60 just to see how it goes. Alright, if it heats, obviously fills, rinses and that lot. But with daily 60 as well, if I turn it to there, we have a rapid wash. It's actually selectable. But on rapid 15, rapid wash can't be turned off for more obvious reasons. So what I'm going to do is turn it to stop, turn it off, unplug it, and re-plug it in. And turn it back on. Now it's lit straight away. So I'm just wondering about this dial, whether it can be turned around. But for now we'll set a hand wash and delicate. Sorry, I mean daily 16. We're going to put a couple of towels in. It's actually brand new as well, this. So sort of a damage return kind of thing. The flap's missing. But the reason why the seller sold it, and it was on eBay and he'd already bought it from auction for about 40 quid. And I bought it for like tenner. It's because this panel here comes out a bit, and then when you press start pause, the start pause sticks in behind it. So I've just got to address that. But I've got bigger issues now to address. Weird. Anyway, let's get this in. It should fully work. I don't see why it shouldn't. Oh, and this is a Zanussi Turbo Dry 1200 W1242. Just doing a pre-wash in a minute. I'll put it on to dry as well. And 1000 RPM. I've tried to test it on. It fills up. As you can see, it drains fine. The filter's sort of clear or gummy on that lot though, but for some reason on the final, when it goes into spin on its own with nothing in it, it's got a couple of towels in it in a minute, it just does 450 RPM bursts, then it just advances to stop. So I don't know what's going on. Let's try this then. So we'll put 2 towels in, that's it. I don't see the point of putting loads of towels in just to test. It only needs those 2 towels and it will... I'm going to actually put the powder into the drum. Right. Well, tried to put it into wash. And we've got these 2 flashing here. It's not even bothered trying to lock it. So over 3 and 6 hours. Just going to quick unlock online, but I reckon it's something to do with this. So I'm just going to set it to start. No. I'll just try and what are we on there? Right, so let's try this now. Ta-da! So that error code means door lock failure. Jesus. All that happened was the connector block for the door lock had fallen out. Maybe the concrete weight had gone inside lightly, or something, because it had sort of crushed a little bit. But it works. It's fine now. Now the question is, does everything else work? The motor's so noisy in comparison to this old zanussi. So, this one's an intermittent spin. That's just done an intermittent spin. It didn't actually properly spin though. And this is just a quick fill. This Candy CNW 156 washer dryer. There's hardly any noise from that motor. That motor's mad, like really. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just go and spin. And it drains. So, reason why I'm just quickly putting a rinse and spin on that. Obviously it fills and drains, because I've taken out what I thought was suspected. We have a 10p coin which got lodged in sideways like that before the coin trap. The coin trap doesn't take 10p's, and then we ended up with all of this stuck behind it, and I'm trying to figure out what this is, but it's quite rubbery, so I reckon it's rubber mat or something like that. Disintegrated. Because there's no ball valve on it, it's all sunk during the actual wash. Try to spin, and it's either they're not spin or it's taken over several attempts. This zanussi is also an update on the zanussi. I've advanced it a little bit. It wasn't heating at all. No heat. The other thing is, for some bizarre reason on that, when it fills up with water, it fills up in short stages. Like quite a long stage at first, and then short stages later on. There's a slight, whirring noise, can you hear it? It's not the bearings, it's just where it's slightly gone, slightly warped. That is actually very nice. No kick plate, there's a slight patch of rust on the bottom here. Makes it bubbling, so it's actually behind actually. This drawer doesn't actually sit properly, although I think there's nothing, this dirt build up. Can happen. It has a bleach compartment as well. But I never remember my nana's doing it. Right, I'm going to throw some wash into that, some towels, and I've wiped up the floor now. Might be time for some new brushes there. Go in. It's just it's a bit jittery. And that still won't spin. Probably spin with nothing in it. Oh, this one's off now. I've got some brushes on the order. That's alright. They're probably worn out. Oh! I thought a swan would do that. See, this is the problem I have with this zanussi. The zanussi doesn't heat. It won't spin either. It's just straight onto rinse. It's like, I think, third rinse now. On the final spin, even with nothing in, it will do 4 bursts, then just switch off. It won't do a full spin. I just thought I'd show you the candy dryers put on, but look at that! Because of course that means the filter, water thing, it's not been drained out. But it is working, as the pump is technically working, so whether it's programmed to actually work is a different matter. And our zanussi washer dryer is actually drying. That's hot. You can see the fan blowing water, so I think it is actually getting hot, but we're gonna have to cancel it if we can. I'm going to put it on the drain, spin. So the pump does work. So what I'm going to do with this now, I'll just quickly check there was heat coming in. And then I'm going to just do a spin and dry. So we're going to wait for that to unlock, and then yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to go back on spin and 30 minutes to dry and see what it does again. Right, so the good news, high dry, it heats. The bad news is that it's still filling with water Oh, the other good news is this is now started draining. Before it was filling and wasn't draining at all. But now they're soaking wet. Ah! Anyway, there it is, as you see. Oh yeah. Perfectly dry but smell at the same time because of the amount of bacteria that's probably built up because of no heater. Ah, it's a shame that. If I can figure out what's wrong with the weird spinning thing, then I'll put the new heater in. But if it can't, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Right. Also, just a thing on this. Right. I remember years ago when my parents had a Hotpoint WD-64. Maybe quickly, sort of like maybe a year or so into it, it would do this, and it was quite amazing to watch the thermal spin that it did. It's literally waterlogged. It was forever putting water in. And that's basically what this is doing. Now if I can fix it, it'll be a nice little machine once it's done. Oh, and that the rest of the actual machine works, of course. Right, so the door look like it's gone out, but it won't unlock. It's still filling with water. And it even sounds like the fan's still on. The heater's off, and it did actually run for half an hour. It's like it stopped and the fans continued. Anyway, over here we've got an LG washer dryer, which is about 8 years old. According to the owner, it's actually 8 years old. And it's got a little leak. But I think it's actually not what you expect. So what I've done, I put it on tub clean. And this water's pitted after a few minutes. So it's dripping from somewhere around the actual dryer bit, I think. Looking at it. Or is there a tear in the door seal? Maybe. To me, it just looks somewhere. It's only tiny little leak, but that's why they've chucked it out. They replaced it with another LG. They were that happy with it because it's the first fault it's had. And actually, they had child lock when I got it, when I plugged it in. So I'm looking at the door. They've definitely got children, small children. I'm just waiting for it to go back into distribution mode. I'm going to put this onto drain so I can drain it out. I'll have to give this a bit of a clean before we're doing filming. It is nice though. Lovely algae. It has 6 motion, but it's not a Centurion design. Because as I was just showing you there, it's got a concrete weight at the front. That's the Panasonic that I've got is well, people say it's media built, but there's a lot of LG stuff in it. Because the concrete weight, again, in that's all rubberized. What we've got there? We've got something in there by accident. Sock, I think. Jet's not working. You can actually hear the pump. Pump works. There's clearly not any water going to it though. So jet needs looking at. But we also need to look at that leak. Now, all I think that leak is maybe, and we'll try and tighten this stuff up. So weird. I want to remove it, then have a look and see if there's no holes or anything. But because it's right at the top, that's why we've got such a little leak. So clearly, when they've been using it on the final spin, when all the water comes out, when the clothes are spinning, obviously all the water's at the top and it's forcing its way out. It's not too bad on top to clean, because while it's reaching the top, it isn't pressurised. On the spins, it is. Jet needs looking at though.